I'm here.
All right.
Hey, Matt's in the house now.
Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Hey, Matt. So you and I talked about it a couple times, and we run into each other, and you said you're truly interested in solar panels, and you want to know if it's good for you. So feel free to shoot. I've got Mark and Henry here. Feel free to shoot a question to one of them, and let's see what what kind of answers we come up with.
Okay. Hi, Mark. Hi, Henry.
How you doing?
Hey, Matt.
Basically, 2,000 square foot home, built in '98. I have a Spanish-style concrete roof. My average bill is $170 a month, and obviously the highest is in August, and my bills are about $247. So everybody I talk to says the first thing that they say to me when I tell them that I'm thinking about getting solar is they say, "Are you ever planning on selling your house?" So to me, it seems like it's going to be taking a long time to get my money out of it.
Well, we have Mark start. Ding, ding.
Well, how long does it take to get your money out of your Edison bill? I mean, I think that's, to me, one of the problematic issues with looking at solar in terms of return on investment is there is no ROI with Edison or any other utility company. And if you can get yourself in a situation where you are spending less every month than you are currently spending, to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. Why would you want to continue to spend more money than you have to?
Actually, that brings up a good question for me. So if it's not tangible as an ROI, you're right. You're not getting any return on investment by just paying a bill. So now you have the opportunity to pay a lower bill. I think the concern is if I'm going to sell it, does it make my home worth more?
I would imagine so.
Sure it does, because now you have a asset here that is no electric bill. So you're passing on a house to a new buyer that now he's not having a $200 a month bill because he has solar supplying his power. And in future years, that $200 bill or $220 is going to be $250, $300, as Edison keeps escalating the cost of electricity. And there's no sign of that stopping, and because they're using fossil fuels, you could probably see at the gas pump that they're using fossil fuels there that fuel our cars. And as we go further into history, into the future, you're going to see your electric bill climb and climb again, Matt. So you will get a payback on this. How much were you looking to invest in a program like this?
Well, I guess I wasn't 100% clear with the first question. Basically, what I was interested in is purchasing the system outright.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I would be able to have 100% of my electricity running off solar. That's what I was kind of looking at more. So that's kind of the return on the investment question. You had mentioned the $0 bill, and that's what I was looking at, is a $0 a month.
And that is entirely doable. Again, it depends on, without seeing your property, making sure you don't have a giant oak tree shading your entire house. But if you have available roof space and that's in good sun, certainly buying a system. The thing you have to remember as far as selling your home, look at the 4 new home tracks going in right now. Every one of them has solar on it. There's a reason for that. In the local newspaper about a month ago, they had the top 10 things people are looking for in a home now, and I was shocked at how much it's changed. 3 of the top 5 things people are looking for are energy related. They're looking for low bills, efficient homes. Number 4 on the list was solar. Kitchen, surprisingly, was number 5 under the 3 energy efficiency.
Well, that brings up 2 things that I'd like to point out. So one is, from what Henry said, is I never thought of solar this way, but it's a hedge against inflation is basically what we talked about.
That's right.
Which is really interesting. And we talked about earlier, Henry, the lifespan of a solar system is what, 25, 30 years plus, right? We shouldn't expect anything less than that?
That's right. Yeah, up in this area and in this environment, 30 years plus is very doable.
All right. And if you're just tuning in and listening to these great comments regarding solar energy, we're here with Henry Nagy with REC Solar, and we also have Mark Figearo with Green Convergence here talking about solar on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, breaking down what's really important. And we also have Matt on the line asking some real questions that he's been researching and stuff. And Matt, what other questions, or how can we clarify any more information for you with these experts here?
Well, one of the big questions that I have is, this one pretty much pertains to me. My house is a Spanish tile roof, and I read on a website before that approximately 95% of the claims that people are making against solar companies are because of roof leaks. Now, I found a company a while ago, and they removed the tiles. They lay down a composite roof, put the brackets directly on the composite roof, and then kind of tile around the solar panels. And what it does is it sinks the panels down almost to the level of the tiles. And I heard that will eliminate leaks pretty much 100%. And another thing that I was also looking at, if that's not the way to go, is I just saw something, and they actually have solar tiles.
I'll take at least the first one. I have a feeling you may have talked to us because we are licensed roofing, general, and electrical contractors, and that is our method of installing on a tile roof is we actually remove the tile, put down a comp roof, and then put a low-profile mount and then tile back around it. So it looks more like a skylight. It's a very integrated look, but absolutely leak-proof. We did not have one callback with all the rains this year for roof leaks, and you're absolutely correct that it is the number one callback is roof leaks. So we're very proud of the fact that we didn't have any. We fixed a lot of roofs this year, but it had nothing to do with solar.
Just like you were mentioning the importance of your installer and how it is installed and what you're actually getting for your money.
So I think I have a good question for both of you there. So do your companies carry warranties against roof leaks? If that's a number one problem, are you insured and do you carry warranties against roof leaks?
Yes, we do. At REC, with our 14 years of service, we have a 10-year warranty on all our roofing work. So, if we cause a problem, we're covered, as well as we hold reserve on every client, that part of the purchase price is put away for future need. So we don't spend it all and reinvest it into our company. We actually hold a portion in reserves because, on that rainy day when you need us, we're going to be there. And that's why we have a 10-year warranty on all of our work, whether it's electrical or any of the solar warranty work. We do that at no charge for 10 years.
I'm glad you brought that up, Henry, because that is so important, and that's what people aren't seeing today. There are companies selling products by manufacturers that have only been around a couple of years. They've only been around for a month or two, and a warranty is as good as the company behind it. And we do the same thing. We keep that reserve. It's part of our plan so that if there is an issue, the funds are there to take care of it because we're a long-term thinking company just like REC. Unfortunately, there's a lot of companies that are jumping in for a quick buck and are going to be just as quick to get out.
Awesome. Well, Matt, thank you so much for calling. And,
thanks, Matt.
We'll put you together with these two guys so you can have more in-depth conversations, get the answers to your questions. I appreciate your call. And when we